Hello, I'm Ken Fobb. This is NewsNet, Baton Rouge. Grab yourself a tea or coffee as I go over with you headlines and news from our local area and region. In Baton Rouge recently, a judge issued an arrest warrant for the man who has a checkered history of operating poorly and grossly managed group homes. Mr. Horatio Davenport was cited by the Louisiana State Fire Marshal for not following Louisiana-mandated fire codes in his group homes. Fire Marshal Butch Browning says Mr. Davenport was given a notice in order to cease and desist his group home operations, but Davenport ignored the order and still continues to operate these homes in squalid, dangerous conditions, even after they have been legally shut down. State Senator Regina Barrows says she's received many complaints from constituents regarding the way the residents of Mr. Davenport's group homes are being treated. Therefore, she has proposed a bill in this current legislative session that will compel those who operate such group homes to register them in local parish databases. Until this is done, Barrows says, quote, our community's most vulnerable people will continue to be at risk, close quote. An audit of the records of the Louisiana State Board of Medical Examiners, the LSBME, has found several flaws in this board's manner of monitoring and reporting suspended and expired medical licenses and in reporting restrictions and other requirements associated with the medical licenses of healthcare providers. The audit found that the LSBME does not even have a formal process to ensure enforcement of its own decisions to suspend or restrict licenses for violations that are under investigation. According to the audit, the Louisiana State Board of Medical Examiners failed to report at least 10 cases to a national data bank involving persons whose licenses were either suspended or were not renewed after they expired or were relinquished as a result of an investigation, even though reporting this information to the National Practitioners Database is strictly required by federal law. In Napoleonville, Louisiana, a Thibodaux man was recently arrested after the police say he actually chased a juvenile at a bus stop with a knife. Deputies with the Assumption Parish Sheriff's Office responded to a school bus stop on Owen Street in Napoleonville, where witnesses say the juvenile was arriving to board his bus when a man by the name of Jason Oncale, 39 years old, chased the child with a knife. Oncale was arrested and his bond was set at $5,000. However, he was released from jail after posting the bond. In Ascension Parish, a former volunteer coach and foster parent accused of inappropriate behavior with children pled not guilty in court on Monday past. Jerry Obrey is his name, and his next court date has been set for June the 17th. You may recall he was booked into jail in February on sexual battery and indecent behavior with juvenile charges, which are felonies. Before his arrest, he was connected to a local Catholic church where he volunteered to teach religion. He was also a coach with the Lassie League and was a foster parent. Finally, in the local and regional news, an organization that focuses on revitalizing devastated neighborhoods in the city of Baton Rouge recently changed its official name. According to its leaders, this was done in order to make it more recognizable in the community. At its May 16th board meeting, the East Baton Rouge Redevelopment Authority announced it will now be called Build Baton Rouge. Now, this organization was originally created back in 2007 as a way to help tackle blighted areas in the city. The decision to revamp the organization's brand has been in discussions for several months, and now Build Baton Rouge has hired a firm to help recreate its visual brand, to develop a new logo and its graphic identity, and to build a new website. These have been headlines and news from our local area and region. I'm yours truly, Ken Fobb, and I'll see you next time right here on NewsNet, Baton Rouge.